I broadcasted it. It's on YouTube. Oh no, it's cause it's stock. Cause I'm joining this. I'm joining the game, for. Yeah, you go to the PlayStation screen, it don't show that. Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my man. You playing with Doc? That's playing with them boys? I just had to let you know. Got something for your ass. You don't see nothing on my screen yet. That's he just watched on your phone then, shit. Let me see. Damn, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be. Oh, that's what it is. It's Boston, Doc. I'm gonna get your ass. Yeah. Yeah, alright. I'm finna share my stream to my Facebook. What? Join my shit once you put this ass on who Doc? Yeah. Go to my channel, Nate Evans. What color you got on, dog? You don't got no white, do you? You can press circle. You can press circle and look. Is home colors white or purple? So you got no white. Oh, okay. Alright, you good then. I like to get my dude set you, man. You know what I'm saying? We can put in some work. We finna get sitty on that nigga, what? You got no all matter? You got no all matter? What? I said you got no all matter, like all matter, like on 2K, like Hall of Fame.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Yeah.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Hey, watch it, watch it.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. It was P.J. Williams that time on the tackle.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Hey, here we go.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Yeah.
Jackson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cam
Jordan, nigga. Playing with that.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. Fielded at the 33. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Oh, I should have picked Steelers offense. Ah, my goodness. I got 2 people watching. Who the fuck else watching?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Appreciate y'all doing it live, man.
From the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's
also
a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one
live streaming on YouTube. Go like and subscribe,
to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, the defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Was, you know what I'm saying? I took that L.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Into the red zone.
Oh my God, it's Alvin Kamara's game, baby.
To Kamara. And he is into the
end zone.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A 14-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
That's off.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Chuck, that's Alvin Kamara, baby. Hell no.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Bitch ass man.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Happy birthday, B. YouTube can't hear you unless I got your
set to get going and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
My first time streaming.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
54 Mike.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10.
Oh, I'll try to kill that nigga.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of
Yeah,
the offensive
delayed a
line. They
little
didn't just
bit.
gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Yeah, it's a little bit delayed on YouTube
He
and
might
shit.
have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard
That
to
ain't
the
nothing you
41.
can fix. It's like on every stream.
On 2nd and 9. Jackson escaping
Pick.
pressure right.
Come on, boy, I'm
And
playing
that's
that,
gonna
Doc.
be
Stop playing with me. I
incomplete.
see that shit.
A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on
not-
defense. 2 extra
I'm not
defensive
no
backs
goofy,
on the field
man.
and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
I'm running.
On 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. He may try to
Yeah,
run for
look
this.
at that. Get your
And
ass
he can
slammed.
only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first
Fourth
down
down,
marker.
baby.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
This boy tripping. He going for it. He tripping.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Steps away to his left.
Out.
And that is going to be incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back.
Who do you think he is?
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Who do you think he is?
Let him know, let him know.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
Who do you think he is? Chuck, who does
He's got some breathing
Chuck?
room.
Who does nigga think he is?
Twice.
B? Stop playing on me, nigga.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints are able to strike quickly
Let's
for
get it.
6. He's showing the different ways he can hit you in this first quarter. 1 rushing, 1 receiving
Missed
touchdown.
it
He's
again.
showing us he's not just a stereotype,
man.
isn't he? Not just a guy who carries the ball in the backfield, can get out into space, make plays with his hands downfield. That's a pretty good combination right there.
Oh,
Defensively,
bro.
you'd prefer to be going against the stereotype, wouldn't you?
At least you know where he is, right? That gives you a chance to get more people to him and get him on the ground.
Hey, I'm watching my live stream on my own phone, shit. I might myself another view.
Lutz now to kick this one away.
Come on, bro. Bro.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, we gonna kill him. Let me share my shot in the book.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 26-yard line.
My bad. I'm finna turn it down after I share it real quick. 4. Who else watching? Now I'm finna turn down my
The
phone.
Raven offense set at the line
I
for
ain't
this
even
next
select my
drive.
defense.
And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into
Hold on,
6
I'm finna turn
points.
it down.
They've
Hold
got to
up.
make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and
Hey
recover.
man, hey, whoever watching, hey man, whoever watching my YouTube live, man, drop a comment, like and subscribe, hit the bell, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, boy.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard
care,
line,
boy.
2nd and 10.
You better be a
To throw is Jackson. To throw again. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A
Got
big
to,
play
bro.
on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and
Got
10.
to, bro.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he
Got
only
to, bro.
manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
You got it.
You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right?
Let's get it.
Oh, you
Let's
saw
get it.
that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across
Chuck,
his
look,
body.
Chuck,
Picked off
Chuck,
by Von Bell.
look how I read that
These
play, though.
guys are gonna take over
Look how I read it.
at the
Look how I read it,
34-yard
though.
line. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They go play action here on first down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
You thought I was playing? I told you I was cold at this game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep.
I put in Taysom Hill. I'll take Drew Brees out. I run a Wildcat set on you.
Cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Ready, 95, 56. 48 right now, let's go. Here I come.
Now Breeze on the bootleg. And that'll be incomplete.
Touch on the ground.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
It's all good, though.
Throwing now is Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Breeze going to go on 4th down. He'll let it fly in the
pass interference. That nigga was in my way.
This is incomplete. Second quarter action.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
What is all on, bro?
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Just when you want a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
What's all on there? It's just debris.
He's good. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Yeah, you might need to go outside. Oh, you took
Jackson
my body, boy.
5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. To throw is Jackson. There goes.
Oh, yeah, he asking for that.
End zone.
Nope.
And it is incomplete.
Punch that bitch out.
Show off the arm strength there, but to no avail.
Punch that bitch
Second. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was.
Come on, man.
Punch it out.
That one back.
I was playing the game. It's a video.
Borders on arrogance and that can put your team in some touch.
It's sweet.
After the interception he had that ended their last drive. Flushed out right. Roberts got him. All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Seth Roberts, 39 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board. Now still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we
What,
about
boy?
that one coach who said his emphasis this year was
that's
scoring
your
in the
word.
last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that
help me
momentum,
clean
take
my
that
shit.
good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed.
Hey, look how you longer.
To be played.
Yeah, they want to see you. They want to see
I'm
you.
not slow.
See a mistake there, and this remains a
They
7-point
want to see you
game.
miss them kick. That's what they want to see you do. You want to see a kick return? You want to see a kick return? Alright.
So with the missed
See what I
PAT
can do.
in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
You got Harris. I want a Camara back
That's
there. I'll
fielded
take
in
it.
the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets us forward for about 8 or 9. And that looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Coming to you.
On 2nd and 2, Breeze. Eluding the pressure right.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough.
Yeah, buddy, I know them angles. I know them angles to run.
First down, Saints.
So from the 39
They
now,
can't
they'll
learn.
come up on a 1st and 10.
Silver.
He's a top player like me, man.
Working from the gun, it's
Ooh,
Breeze.
I like it.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
95-56, 95-56. Right. He's done right.
Breeze now on 1st down.
Check. 3 out.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Looking to go back to Thomas again. That'll bring up 2nd down. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. All that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been. And he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Shifted that little nigga.
Ready. 95-56. 48 right now. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Oh.
That boy got that.
48, Mike. 48. All right, D, let's end. All right, D. Check. 48's the Mike. Check. 48's the Mike. 65. 65. 02.
Snap comes at 1, and now Breeze. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
21. 48's the Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
To throw is Breeze. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the counter, here's Kamara. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right. 3 down.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Ginn has it complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Breeze going to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze.
Catch that shit! Come on, that nigga's a slam on his fucking chest, nigga. Come on.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They'll run for it. This is Murray. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Kiko Alonso. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's got Jackson hit, and he lost the ball.
Don't let that be. Oh, boy.
So they will get a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Here's Jackson, dancing to his left. He's going deep for Brown. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed,
That's clean.
left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son,
that's clean.
That's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand
That's
while
a
you're
little
trying
boy,
to run.
man.
You just can't do it.
The Saints offense
Stop
on
making
the
a
field
pass
ready to
on
get their
FBG,
drive
Nate.
started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't
Oh,
it? Because you're
he dropped
exactly
it.
right.
What the
They're
fuck?
none too
Oh my
pleased
God, I
that
thought
they
he
didn't
caught
punch
that.
it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Breeze now. And this is Cook with a grab. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. To throw, it's Breeze. Buying time to his left. And he fires one incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Breeze. Pressure from his right, and he goes down flat on his back. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Here's Thomas Morstead now, standing just outside his own goal line. Back now in Baltimore, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's Thomas. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there. Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being
random
too
offensive linemen
because now you can't run any
offensive
offensive
linemen.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jackson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A.J. Klein came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I already know. My pressure is coming
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
I ran backwards. I'm forcing you backwards.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long, forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over him.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Flush to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Look at that
he's
pick.
going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Get off me.
Picked
Get
up
off
by
me.
Marcus Williams.
Get off me.
And an alley to run.
Oh, my God. Chuck.
And nothing but
Chuck. Oh, my.
Oh. And he will take this one home. It's a touch.
Dude.
Long on defense, they were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw out and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Bro, y'all ain't watching this shit? How you gonna challenge that? What are you challenging? You can't challenge that. There ain't no, you ain't nothing to challenge. Yeah. Come on, man. That's the last second. I'm finna get a delay game.
Lutz to try to add the PAT.
I ain't gonna delay a game. That's good.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
What you trying to challenge? Haha, big 6. Little nigga.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
That's a little boy. I told him. Cole, that's this shit.
It's fielded at the 2.
Dude. Doc, that's...
And he'll bring it a few past the 20.
Chuck, did you see the play? Dude, you just missed the sickest play of the game, bro. I'm gonna show you the highlights at the end of the game. Dude, Chuck, at the end of the game, don't leave the stream. I'm going to show you the highlights, bro. I'm going to show you the highlights.
Seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can.
Dude, because he's getting ate up back there. That man need help.
A.J. Klein able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Jackson now, flushed out right.
That man need help, Chuck.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So after the INT, it's Breeze.
That's touchdown. That's touchdown. Look.
Backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lutz will look to add the extra point.
Couple hundred.
Oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind
I don't need to.
They've got this big lead. They said, forget one.
I don't even use on my weapon.
2. Instead, they got 0.
Cake walk for me, baby.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they
I beat 95 overalls, man.
I'm
an 83 overall team,
in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard
little
line.
ass nigga.
Oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
You ain't stopping.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are
the Bears will get their ass whooped too.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're
the Bears will get smoked too. The Bears will get smoked too.
This hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of
because I got that press on that nigga ass.
Let's see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute.
That boy ain't going nowhere.
Playmakers. Lamar Jackson.
Tell him again, Chuck.
With those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
All game. I know what he want to do.
Jackson from the shotgun, being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
On, bro.
Kiko Alonso picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
He's finna fumble. Hear my words. He's finna fumble.
Steps away to his left.
And
that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the
You trying to throw off your? You trying to throw from all the way across the shoulder?
He's been sacked multiple times.
You did stop, but man,
he's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
I will make you really frustrated.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Oh, my God.
A big seam, and he might go all the way.
He just really popped us.
Way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 65 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
I ain't buying it. Right. Oh, bro.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And from the 25, they work this to the...
I press pause. I press pause. Finna put in Taysom Hill. But backup QB, man. He's a scrambling QB. I want to run the ball. Press resume.
A gain of 4.
He's more athletic than Drew Brees. So
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara.
Damn. Not another one. Another one. To the career.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
They right
Kamara, 71 yards.
To the career.
And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. He's been having a great game, and that one right there,
Hall of
his
Fame.
best
It's like Hall
run
of Fame
so
with 2K.
far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards?
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on.
I was
Come on, don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from
my dude's hitting just fine to me.
Ball that bad boy, just like my grandmother.
My dude's hitting just fine.
My grandmother
did the same. It smelled
My dude's sticking shit. Your dude's just weak. My dude's sticking, B.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
You know what I'm saying? My dude's sticking, B.
Escape, and he goes down. A.J. Klein able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
You know he coming. He coming again. I'll tell you now, he coming again.
20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Tight right.
Throwing is Jackson. It's complete to Snead.
Nah, you ain't going nowhere, B.
The reception good for 7. It's
Blitz
third
is
down.
coming again. I'm
You
breaking
got
the
big
heat.
lead
They know
defensively.
now.
Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Fuck up out of here.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
Bringing that heat for the hips. It's 4th and 13. What you gonna do, young man? Let's punt it. Let me get a kick return.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. On 4th down, Jackson dancing to his left. He's going to let it fly. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
You can't even do that shit. It's an online game. That's clean. He touched the ball, got his ass nailed.
Here we go.
Hey, man, look. I'm saying I get it busted.
On 1st down, Murray.
Look, I get it. Hurdle.
Murray fighting, lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time.
Right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
That's not going to work either.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on
you
first down,
throwing
but
off
he
your
couldn't reel it
opposites.
in.
You throwing
He was
off your
trying to get it
opposites
to
leg,
Seth
Doc.
Roberts. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well.
51's the mic, boys. 51. You don't want it? You don't want none of it. Give me it. Pick up the ball. Shift.
That's not going to work. I'm sitting on that boy.
To throw again. Jackson. And Jackson
boy, stop
cannot
put
get
that nigga on the end zone.
He'll go down.
You can't block. I got 6. No, dude, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 people coming. You only got a 4-man line, 5-man line.
Never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this
Too much
case,
pressure.
Though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating.
Look,
out
he
there.
coming. I got 6 people coming. You only got 5 people blocking. It's not gonna work.
Jackson down around his goal line. Roberts got it. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
That shit, you better off doing something else. That shit not. That shit don't work on my defense. I run it.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. One last shot for Jackson. Buying time to his left.
No, I'm saying
He's going to let it fly.
Snap his ass!
Another interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL.
I'm going to show you these highlights. I'm going to show you these highlights.
From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
Man, play with your team. Listen, I don't play with the. Listen, I don't play with the Saints either though. I play with this. I play with the Texans. I don't play with the Saints. I play with the Texans. Chuck. For to show you that bitch. Where's that? I don't know where the fuck is that. Let me see. Nah, it's an interception return. Is it this? No, it ain't this. It's nah, it was an interception. What is this? Let me see what this is. Nah, it ain't that. Oh, it's coming in the fourth quarter. That was in the what? The third? No, that wasn't the fourth. Nah, bro, it wasn't 18 yards, bro. That bitch is like 80 yards. Shit. Oh yeah, here it go. Here it go, Chuck. Here it go, Chuck. Think so. Yeah, that's it. Check it out, Chuck. Who intercepted that, huh? Let's watch it from this point of view. Let's watch it from this point of view, Chuck. Look at that shit, Chuck. Look at that shit, Chuck. I'm on my teammate. But I had to be touched though. Not yet. I ain't touched yet. I ain't been touched yet. Listen, you talking about right here? Okay, listen. Is the knee down, Chuck? I'm getting it. Is the knee down? Look. The knee has to be down, Chuck. Look, hand down. Now, there's no body part on the ground but the hand and the feet. That's not down. I'm not getting touched. I'm not. Look, the hand is not touching me. The knee is not touching me. Look, listen. The knee. Listen. The knee. Listen. The knee is still not down at this angle. Exactly. And now look, I'm getting up. Now look. I lift this nigga up like I just squatted him. Look. I just squat that nigga in the air, throw him off. Look at that shit, Chuck. Get off me, bitch. Thank you. Let's get this fucking money, Nick. Play on me, bro. Oh, bro. I couldn't even I couldn't even record it. I couldn't even record it though, cause it was I'm streaming. If you want to get the Bears, you can get the Bears, man. Yo, lost. Yeah, you can get whoever you want. You can get the highest ranked team in the game. Well, send me the invite then, man. Send me the invite. Watch, that's gonna get worse.
Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winner side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out. Hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that.
I'm just streaming it on YouTube.
On the job, you can see that. On my head is real good.
You ain't streaming, so you can't really, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one streaming. Hey, I'll tell you what. We can do the 3 random rule. We hit the random team thing 3 times, and we select from one of those 3 teams we get. And I bet money I'll get the lowest overall team and still beat you. I can bang it. Alright, come on, send me that invite. Send me that invite.
We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you want to be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never.
Who played first, the Raptors and who? Celtics?
Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds.
And college football on to that too.
Figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
That's cause it is some weak games though.
On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do?
Who's the weakest team on this game right now? Who's the weakest team in the NFL?
Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's, leave the beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
How much the Bengals? 73. 73. Dolphins, they 68, dude. I don't think no team get worse than 68. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Yeah, it's the Dolphins. Okay, I'll play the Dolphins. Hey, put it on all Madden. Put it on all Madden. It says at the top of the screen. It's on your all pro. I don't know, bro. What just happened? Before you send me the invite, you're supposed to change it then. And say like game settings or something.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert
What's that black thing? You got it down yet, dog? Turn the invite down. Let's get it. Oh, you know that. I'm gonna wear them orange things, man. Can you rock it like rocket fuel? Yeah. Oh, I just fucked it up. God damn. Oh, there it is.
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion.
Damn, Walgreens still open? Thought they'd be closed.
Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up is magic.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Santa Clara. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 55. Hey, eat. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And it's second down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike 5-5.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see
a
rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
Here we go. 20.
He's funny as hell.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game,
he sound like that black dude off Monday Night Football, huh?
Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense
called out the plays.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Nah, it's that one black dude. He'll tell you when they run this right here. The black dude off Monday Night Football. Nah, yeah, he get the.
Down, Garoppolo forced out to his left.
He gets the once you.
Sideline, but it's incomplete.
No, listen though. Once he be like once he calls check down, he's throwing the tight end to go out route. He's gonna be wide open. Other teams watching the game, they like, yeah, really.
Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Garoppolo.
He's a little trigger happy right
there. Bro, you backpedaling while you're throwing. You don't see that.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Yeah. You see them niggas come. That's what it is. You got that fear. You like shit. They're bright ass orange jerseys, Nick.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Charles Harris coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Back deep is Trevor Davis.
Yeah, that shit won't work on me, bro. You should have put a backspin on it and punted lighter so it go fucking on the 1.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Here it comes.
On 1st down, Laird, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
What the? Hold
They'll
up.
wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I never even heard it, bro. I know they got 68 overall team.
To throw is Fitzpatrick. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. Now they go screen. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 43 yards.
1st down, Dolphins.
Well, that's a whole nigga right there. You know a nigga's fast. Chasing the white boy. This thing got the jersey number 42.
So
you know he's
for a
slow.
chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run the counter. Laird, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
50 seconds to Mike. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Regular.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
On 2nd and 12, Fitzpatrick. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16.
That's some audibles, man. That's that change in that play call.
Mike's 5-4. Coming.
From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock
about that right there, though.
Second down.
And this is caught. It's Parker.
Too many people in the box. Let's get it.
For a Dolphins touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown.
I like that.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this
Ryan
opening quarter.
Fitz
Jason
magic
Sanders
back here.
now for the extra point.
Look out.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
He's gonna have to get him a coach pitch out the way this game for sure. I know he got him.
Now after the touchdown,
he got
ready
the
to kick
pitch
it
in the
away
system.
is
He got to
Sanders.
get him out the way.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Damn. I ain't picked my
The
defense.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
So let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
It's usually like 5. It's usually like 5, I thought.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I thought like the man game, everybody watched out like that. 5.
On second down, it's Coleman. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That second down play, that's a -4.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Completes it to Samuel. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as a team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team, and I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback, has really energized that club.
The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Charles Harris able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Fuck you, dude.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Switch.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This is Coleman with the ground. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So,
and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Charles Harris giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
What you call a timeout for?
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
I'm coming after you.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Just like that.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 7-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh, bro.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
I'm reading your play for you do it. That's how I
Reminder
do
that when
it.
halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On second down, Laird. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. That second down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. On 3rd down, Laird. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. Wilson's got it complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
What? They didn't even count it, though. What the fuck you mean?
As his guys can now take the lead with the extra
You don't hear the commentator? You don't hear the commentator? No way. That's touchdown, bro.
So
hell no.
Now at the
hell no.
Here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Fitzpatrick now toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Here we go, slam.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. They had it 1st and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot? And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jerome Baker picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this 2nd half. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the 2nd half gets started. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
Screen pass.
Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Try to catch him before he hit that curve.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll throw again, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Completes it to Hearns. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick. And he finds Parker here, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Watch QB jump. Watch QB jump.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 14-yard touchdown. The Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed
the kicker.
with
Let's
great dispatch.
And the kick here, no good, but a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. Sanders on for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy
I know you
of the 20.
did. I was like, I know I do that same thing here. So I know. It's a good pass. I know. I think he's gonna come back in. It's too deep in the middle. I mean, I think he's gonna go back out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field.
I think Emmanuel Sanders is that
Big
slow.
play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
Check, check. Lucky.
13.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On second down, a run with Breida. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Here we go, here we go. 180! I'm trying to collect. 25, check 25.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. This one complete to Coleman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
He got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Fitzpatrick. It gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
Oh, he's talking about on GTA.
Now from the 30.
I thought he was talking about the red light. What the fuck, dude? What's he talking about? I exit off this motherfucker.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Fitzpatrick on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
They're taking more than that to go down the field on me.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
55 is my guy, 55.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
From his end zone, Garoppolo on 3rd and long. Completes it to Coleman. And he will finally be taken down up at the 43. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. On first down, Garoppolo. And he will be hit from behind behind and run over. Wow. Charles Harris. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit.
You trust your defense?
What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Watch the run. Tighten up, tighten up.
65, 65.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo being chased out left. And he's going to go down again. Raekwon McMillan. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
Fitzpatrick. And this is Parker, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
'54. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Now Fitzpatrick. And he's got it to Hearns. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
It's over.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Should have punted it.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
Should have called timeout. Should have called timeout. I don't trust that defense.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Rats. Egg roll wrap.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
I'm going to get hit in the back there on purpose.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
57's a mic. 57's a mic.
They'll keep it on the ground. Laird, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. To a knee goes Fitzpatrick, and that should just about do it.
A knee, that's game.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. And this one is right through. And they double them up here. That makes our score 20-10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Right, with a 60 overall thing. I beat you with the worst team in the NFL, baby.
It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
I beat you with the worst team in the NFL, bro. I beat you with the worst team in the NFL.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
I don't play face and franchise.
They hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough.
I don't play face and franchise.
It is difficult because you're so
eager Ultimate Team
to go get the football. It's that type of a play. But you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Here we go. Wait, AD!
It's Ravs B, man. I'm like that. I beat you with a 60 overall team.
One final try now for Garoppolo. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
What I'm talking about.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.
Go!
They were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter,
you see my game with a 60 overall team.
You're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets pushed you from the time you're playing Little League football.
The Saints good, but the Dolphins, come on.
And they closed them out
come
with
on,
a big-time performance down the stretch.
Let you play the Dolphins, and I play in the Texans. I swear to God, I demolished
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
I killed you last game. I killed you last game. 38-15, man. Oh no, 38-13. My bad. That defense, man. That pressure gets to you, man. Since you know I play with the Dolphins so much, why don't you play with them? I play with the Saints or the Texans. Watch what happen. You probably won't even see it. You probably won't even see the end zone. My worst problem is playing against Emerald Ho. That's who I can't beat. But you bread and butter, baby. Bro. Bro. I thought you should have played with the. You should have played with the Bears. Nate Evans won, man. You know what's going on, man. Slack. Get him like that, bro. Chuck, I blew his ass out the first game, bro. Then I just beat him with the worst team in the NFL, a 68 overall team. Come on. And you had the best team, in the NFL. You had the best team in the NFL the first game and lost, boy. Hey, let me play with him. Let me play with him. I'll destroy your ass. Let me play with him. Well, Lamar Jackson finna be the cover. He raw now. You just don't know how to play with him. You're not like that. I am. Let me show you how to play with him. I'll show you how to play with him. Oh, bro, I could. That motherfucker, hey, I'll play with him. He going for 300 yards rushing. Oh, bro. No need to, man. As long as I get my win. As long as it's kicking, field goals, scoring touchdowns, running, passing, man. Nope. I'll expose you from the outside. You know what the difference is, though? You can't run zone in this matter. Zone sucks in this matter. The gaps are too open. You better learn it. I'll blitz all day. I'll blitz all game. I play one-on-one coverage all game. I ain't supposed to blitz you. If you could stop me from blitzing, I ain't supposed to. But you can't stop it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. You can't stop. You can't stop that play. You can't stop that play from the middle. You can't stop that play in the middle. So I kept doing that shit. Me either. I ran the same plays on you the whole game. Your fault, not mine. I ran the same plays the whole game. I didn't even have to use my whole playbook. I played in ass Madden. You don't even use my playbook.
Check the wrist, man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pig skin, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s.
It's all good, man. Know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. Hey, man, you gotta take your loss like a boss, man. Let's get it. You don't know how to do it, B. I'm telling you, you don't know how to do that shit, man. Man, take your loss like a boss, man. What you want to play? What you want to play? 2K now? I'm finna say, you don't want no more of this. I'm telling you. Cause I'll give you this. I'll give you this all day. Not buying it. You had to film me. I ran 2 plays later, Hogan. You couldn't even stop my Y counter. A run play. What, Y counter? With who? He's slow. Yo, you don't know how to run with him. I'm like that, man. With the Dolphins. That's embarrassing. No, I wouldn't. I'll still win. Oh, you can't stop. You can't stop 2 plays. You can't even stop. You can't stop 2 plays. You can't stop 2 plays. And what you stop, what's going? What you stop? What's gonna happen? What's going to get exposed next? Oh, okay. Everything. Oh. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I don't even blitz. I don't even blitz every time. I trick you into thinking I'm blitzing. Hey, bro. You can't stop it, bro. I'm like that. But, let's get it, man. Slap, man. Let's get off 2K, man. Let's talking this BS in my ear, man. Can't stop me, man. I'm like that. Sure. Sure.
Like that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag. My bad. You ain't geese. Too bad. My bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Yeah. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. Have a car, I run it back. Yeah. Go on your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it. Ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that. With an ass back, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money. I'm like 10. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Ooh, why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag. My bad. You ain't get.
Watch this shot up over the top of Gasol. That's
my boy Cap.
Shooting it up over a 7'2" guy with long arms. What a shot. That was an incredible shot.